All right, let's move on. Let's talk about PSG, who won Ligue. It's actually Mauricio Pochettino's first league trophy. Fantastic stuff for the Argentinian, and PSG win, of course. But of course, the shadow of so many other things loom over Paris Saint-Germain. The Ultras are still not happy, obviously, due to the Champions League exit, as well as, what was expected from the trio of Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe. It didn't work out, but they do have a league title. Let's begin, of course, with Leonardo's statement regarding Mbappe staying. He said, maybe, talking about Real Madrid, are too sure about Kylian joining them, basically stating, I wouldn't be too confident. Any advancement there?
Yes, I think it's normal because knowing Leonardo, he's really furious with Real Madrid, but since long time. He's furious with Real Madrid, how they're acting in public. He's furious with Real Madrid comments coming from the club, from Florentino for many years on Mbappe, from like Ancelotti, Benzema. Many people talking about Mbappe, and he's Paris Saint-Germain player. So that's why Leonardo is not happy. He's not happy with Madrid press around Real Madrid. So there are many points on this story. But at the end, I think what he said is the truth. What I'm told is Kylian Mbappe is thinking on the next step. And so no decision has been made. No contract has been signed. On Real Madrid's side, they're really relaxed. They're really optimistic, confident, convinced that at the end, Kylian Mbappe will be Real Madrid player at the end of the season. But Paris Saint-Germain are fighting. And so this is the scenario we expected. But in a few weeks, it will be time for the decision. So up to Kylian now. Let's see.
And Mbappe himself said nothing has changed here. So I would completely mute out any kind of transfer speculation or any contract speculation. All right, well, about Donnarumma as well, your Italian goalkeeper, he's staying put. But what's next for Keylor Navas, do you think?
I think Keylor will go in the summer. This is my feeling. More than news is a feeling, because after his interview, he said clearly that they can't continue like this. And even Donnarumma said the same. They don't want to continue with this strong competition. It's maybe creating some problems, not between Navas and Donnarumma, because they have a very good relationship, but maybe around the dressing room. For the manager, it's not easy to pick the right goalkeeper for every single game. So that's why I see Keylor leaving in the summer and trying a new experience, even because Paris Saint-Germain are happy with Donnarumma. They signed him as a big opportunity in a free last summer. And so I see Donnarumma staying and Keylor trying a new experience around Europe. It'll be an interesting summer for many goalkeepers. In England, in Spain, there are important clubs looking for a goalkeeper. And so Keylor will explore the market in the coming weeks.
Come to the Premier League, Keylor Navas. Come to a team that truly deserves you. My goodness, Keylor Navas. Let's hope the best for his future. Of course, yeah. And also, he has a very important game with Costa Rica against New Zealand to try and get it to the World Cup. So that's another one there as well in the next few months. Well, staying with PSG, Neymar. Oh, Neymar. Well, he said the whistles from PSG fans, well, they will get tired of whistling because I still have 3 years left on my contract here. It sounds like Neymar staying put.
Yes, that's it. I think it's really complicated to find a club around Europe at Neymar level ready to pay his salary. That is around 45 million euros per season. So imagine how complicated it would be. So I still see Neymar staying at Paris Saint-Germain, trying again to win the Champions League with Paris Saint-Germain. And his message was pretty clear. And so I think there will be no surprises on Neymar, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the final point about PSG, which is arguably the biggest point about PSG, which is how we started. And it's about Mauricio Pochettino, Fabrizio Romano's statement saying that PSG are getting ready to say goodbye to Mauricio Pochettino. And that maybe, I don't know, we're playing a little narrative here that Antonio Conte at the end of the season might be persuaded to come to PSG, and then Pochettino swaps clubs as well. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but what do you make of that?
Yes, I see a lot of rumors, but I know Antonio since a long time. Let me say that it's impossible that Antonio Conte is discussing with another club while he's fighting with Tottenham for Champions League spot. It's impossible at the moment to discuss with any other club. Then maybe at the end of the season they will decide that. We know that Antonio is waiting for the end of the season before deciding his future, because he wants to make sure that Tottenham project is going to support and back him on the market. He wants many new players in the summer. He wants Harry Kane to stay. So he has a strong ambition, as we know, to stay at Tottenham, but it will be discussed in May, not now. I don't see Antonio Conte discussing with Paris Saint-Germain or any other club in April. It's not in Antonio Conte style. He's focused 100% on Tottenham Champions League spot, because Antonio feels that in case Tottenham will be able to get this Champions League spot, it's going to be like winning a title, because it's not a title, but it will be like a title. Remember, he always says, remember what Tottenham were in November when they fired the manager. The situation was terrible here at Tottenham, and he changed everything together with the board. So that's why Antonio is only focused on this Champions League race. And then let's see what happens. Honestly, my opinion, this is not the news, but this is my opinion. And you know that I am the biggest fan of Antonio Conte in the world. For me, he's in the top 3 of the managers in the world. But at the same point, he's not kind of manager for players like Messi, Neymar, he's kind of manager for different kind of clubs. But I wish him all the best. And so let's see what happens with Tottenham.
Pochettino more likely to leave PSG than Antonio Conte joining PSG, right?
Yes. This is the feeling around Pochettino after that night in Madrid. Has always been the same feeling with Mauricio Pochettino and Paris Saint-Germain ready to part ways at the end of the season. Even Leonardo in his interview with Sky said that they will discuss at the end of the season. He was not confirming Pochettino, and if you want to confirm Pochettino, you have a big chance after winning the title, and he didn't. So the expectation, even around Pochettino, is for him to go. And let's see who will be the manager for Paris Saint-Germain, because we had this Antonio Conte name around, Zinedine Zidane name always around Paris Saint-Germain, but nothing has been decided yet. And so I'm really curious to see what's next. But let's wait for the official communication of Pochettino.
There is, similar to the conversations we used to have with Manchester United, obviously Eric Ten Hag getting ready to take over that job. PSG, similar narratives, Fabrizio Romano. There's only one man that can save this club. And I think Zinedine Zidane is big enough to demand the attention and respect of the likes of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, etc. I mean, you listen. Zidane speaks, you listen. And I feel he would be the only one. But it sounds to me that Zidane, when you go to his Instagram post, by the way, he's loving vacation and being with his family. I mean, do you think that the itch for Zinedine Zidane is coming back to maybe him wanting to manage a club or country?
I want to say that Paris Saint-Germain are able to change mind of people around the world with no problem. So
especially a French club, right?
Exactly. And maybe it could be a link for Kylian Mbappe too, because let's see what happens with Kylian Mbappe. But the new manager of Paris Saint-Germain, or the manager situation at Paris Saint-Germain, will be one of the factors for Kylian Mbappe to decide his future, because it's not just about money. We know that Paris Saint-Germain are offering crazy money to Kylian Mbappe to stay. They're prepared to offer a short-term contract, but also the manager, the project is something important. So that's why I'm curious to see what happens with Zidane and in general with Paris Saint-Germain manager, because it will be really important for Mbappe.
All right, I'm calling it here, Fabrizio Romano. Zinedine Zidane joins PSG, and that's the main reason why Mbappe stays at Paris Saint-Germain.
And I don't want to know what happens in Madrid.
Oh, I want to watch Chiringuito.
That would be like
No, I just came from Madrid, and I'm telling you, they're basically like saving reservations for Kylian Mbappe at every restaurant. They're ready.
Yes. But even into the club, they're really optimistic and sure that Mbappe will join. So let's see. In a few weeks, we will have the final answer.